So when I was in DC for the trans sports rally the other day, acting as a peer mentor for my company, my vanity was being very much tested very quickly because I was on the other side of the guardrails on the conservative side, just flipping the middle finger to Linda McMahon, having fun. Conservative media started approaching me like, hey, do you want to do an interview? And I was just like, for a few split seconds, I was like, ooh, wait a minute. Ooh, I can pivot well. Is this a good idea? Ooh, but I can talk pretty well. It was because of one person that stepped in front of me, I was able to save face and not have everything be ruined. Their name is Sam, and they recognized me from social media. This is the second time of that trip that I got recognized as that conservative media just started approaching me as we were just chatting about whatever. Of course, I look interesting. I'm on the conservative side. I asked, hey, do you want to do an interview? And I was like, ooh, wait a minute. I'm a pro wrestler. I do social media. I can talk well. I pivot. And literally during that second and a half that I spent processing all the information that was up ahead of me, Sam stepped in front of me. No, they don't want that. And I was just looking at them and I was just like, I tapped their shoulder and I just turned my back to this conservative media people. And I was just like, oh shit, my ego was being checked hardcore right there. Thank you so much for not letting me do that. That could have ended up really bad for social media, of course. I could have been harassed like a motherfucker from their own kind of people. I don't want that in my job. That I was only 8 days into serving. It was the first ever field trip that we all went on, and I was the only one representing the youth space of that company. If I were to have gotten into that interview, and it would have probably gotten fucked up either in post or during the fact. Got cameras around and they're prepared to randomly interview strangers. They got tactics. Come on now. They want me to look bad. Of course. Of all things, that could have been a huge embarrassment for them and I could have ended up being fired. I don't think I saw Sam after that, but just remembering the fact that even if it sounds exciting, put your feelings away. Think rationally for half a second. Could have risked your entire being just by accepting one interview in the heat of a moment because you like the camera.